Yankee closer icon Mariano Rivera, the best closer in the game, but is he starting to show cracks in 2011? Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox and Major League Baseball. So Yankee closer Mariano Rivera is having yet again a great season in 2011. But in the past few months, he started to show some cracks in his armor, and in recent games, it's been even more pronounced. Mariano is not a guy that gives up home runs. He has been brilliant throughout his career, throwing just one pitch, the cutter. And it comes and bores in on left-handed hitters most of the time, causing them to break their bats or maybe float a ball into center field. But in the last few games, Bobby Abreu, a left-handed hitter, took him deep, cost him a game. Russell Branyan, also of the Angels, 3-run homer off Rivera in the 9th inning in a game that he came into with a 6-2 lead. He wound up getting the save in that game. But it was a 6-5 game, and again, not an effective appearance for Rivera, even though he got the save. Before that, he faced off against the Red Sox. They beat him by scratching out a run in the 9th inning and then going on to beat Phil Hughes in the 10th inning. I mean, listen, as a Red Sox fan, we're always hoping that this is the end for Mariano, because I think every Red Sox fan, and I think many Yankee fans themselves, know that Mariano is the key to Yankee success. If he starts to break down and is not effective, the Yankee empire run may just be over. As a Red Sox fan, I can only hope that. But you know what? I respect Mariano a great deal. He's the only Yankee that I can tolerate on that team. I have a great deal of respect for him. And a lot of it stems from the fact that in 2005, after he had those 2 blown saves in the 2004 ALCS, which were a big contributing factor to the Red Sox coming back from 3-0 in that series down, in 2005, the Red Sox had the Yankees in town for the first game during the ring ceremony, and the Fenway fans gave Rivera a standing ovation, and he understood why. He tipped his cap and he smiled to the Fenway faithful, and I just thought that that showed a great deal of class by the Yankee closer. Just an outstanding, and ever since then, I have absolutely had nothing but respect for Rivera. But you know what? The reality is that this guy's 41 years old, and eventually a 41-year-old arm is going to break down. I don't know if this is the time that it's going to happen. We've seen this before with Rivera, where he's looked like he's had some bad appearances and he's kind of broken down. But I think the alarming thing when you look at Rivera right now is that the home run totals have gone up a little bit. And that cutter isn't cutting quite as much. And some of the players in the league are starting to share with players on other teams that, hey, you can hit this guy now. That cutter isn't as explosive as it used to be. Now, hey, is it all going to blow over and Mariano's going to end up saving the next 20 games into the playoffs? It certainly could happen. He's got the history and he's got the resume. But if you're a Yankee fan, you've got to be really concerned about what you see. So the question is, are you concerned about Rivera and what you see? And do you think he's going to hold up for the rest of the season? Or is this the beginning of the end for the great Mariano? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.